Okay, so we're pretty much done here actually. We're just gonna have a quick look around and see if there's anything else they need help with here. I think we're pretty much done with Camp McCarran, as far as I can tell. Oh.
Boyd's in there with a prisoner right now.
Oh.
Boy, is she pissed.
Why is she pissed?
Boyd's in there with a prisoner right now. Boy, is she pissed.
Why are you pissed, Boyd?
You stick out like a sore thumb around here.
Oh, thanks a
You
lot.
sure you're in the right place?
Goodbye, you bitch. No, do you need any help?
Yeah. So far this has gone exactly as expected.
Mm-hmm.
Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for.
Really?
We captured an honest-to-God centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
Ooh. Is that a big deal?
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion, from Caesar on down, will kill themselves before they can be captured.
Ooh.
They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
So what do you think it means?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
What should we say? What about a truth drug?
Don't have anything like that.
Yeah.
Sounds nice. Like the kind of thing I'd want to take home and use on my husband. But even if we did, I don't know that I'd be comfortable using it. If there's any risk of overdose, it's not worth it. Asshole's too valuable.
Why don't you just beat your prisoner's senses?
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There are some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
It is. So, you want me to do what you can't?
I think if you rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy.
Maybe.
So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro.
Okay.
Then I leave the room and you make him regret the day he was born.
Sounds good.
We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
Sounds good. Let's get started.
That's the spirit. Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in.
Sounds good.
Long time no see, Celus.
Lieutenant. I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles?
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Celus?
I'm
If you
hungry.
resist at all,
Oh,
I'll
that's all I
personally
talk
blow
about,
your brains
huh?
out.
Food? I
Come
guess
on
I should
in.
talk about
He's all
something else
yours.
once in a while.
I'll be
But
back in a
I
bit
like
to see
food.
how you're getting
A lot.
along. And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick them up from the locker on your way out.
Well.
What an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm?
I think you're confused. I'm with the excrement right now.
You must have some reason to be in your line of work. Tell me, what did the Legion do to you? Did we enslave your children? Slaughter your family before your eyes to teach you a lesson? Whatever it was, I hope I was there to give the order.
You must miss giving orders, now that all of your men are dead.
Foot soldiers of the Legion are trained not to have to think for themselves. To have conflict removed from their minds. They kill themselves to evade capture because they are not trusted to make such a decision rationally in the heat of battle. But I'm no foot soldier. I knew I could escape captivity on my own without revealing the tiniest iota of information to my captors.
Sounds to me like you were just too gutless to follow Caesar's orders.
I'll show you gutless, you sniveling bastard. I'll spill your guts all over this room.
Oh yeah.
Let's finish this up, then we can talk. Is something the matter, Celus? You look upset. Here, maybe you'd better step out for a moment. You've upset him.
Your friend is a miserable fucking degenerate.
I don't know. I thought he seemed like a nice guy.
If we were on the other side of the river, I'd have him torn apart by dogs.
That's a long walk, Celus. I don't think it's gonna happen. You'd better just talk.
Your tactics are a joke.
If you don't like dealing with me, I can bring my friend back in.
Both of you can rot.
Have it your way. Come on back in. I think he misses you.
I have far too many weapons. Damn. I need to sell some of those. It's like a walking armory.
We don't have anything to discuss, worm.
But I want to know how a coward can attain the rank of Centurion.
Coward? I've faced odds that would make your NCR soldiers wet themselves. I've led charges against men with guns, carrying only my knife. And I can tell you, it was they who feared me. But suicide is a weak death on a battlefield. It says to your enemy that you fear capture. It says if you're caught, you can be broken.
And if you can't go through with it, you look even weaker.
You think I'm going to slit my throat for some megalomaniacal self-appointed dictator? I didn't work my way up to have it all be taken from me out of some irrational paranoia. Caesar's losing it. I believe that. He's been shutting himself in his tent. Privately, he complains of headaches. Whatever it is, it's affecting his ability to lead. Time was essential for my mission, but we waited 3 days for him to dispatch us. Another of his headaches. Does that sound like a man in command?
No, it doesn't.
He has an operative planted in this very base, but does he use his agent to rescue me? No. He's content to have the agent spend his nights radioing troop positions back to our base camp. He knows I'm here, and he's left me to rot.
So who's the operative?
I don't know. I know he sends intelligence by radio in the middle of the night. Sometimes that intelligence would find its way to my Kentury.
Kentury? Who calls it Kentury? It's Century. God damn. Kentury? I think I've heard all I need to. You've been very helpful.
I hope the Legion burns your wretched body at the stake when they conquer this place. Nothing I could tell you would do anything to stop that.
Well, at least we know there's an operative in this place.
You did well. I don't know how you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little disappointed personally, but it saved the NCR some face. And it could save us more than that when all is said and done. I'm gonna talk to some people when we're through here. This is about double the standard fee we'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, you're more of an artist. So think of this as your commission.
Thanks very much. So who are you anyway?
Not big on reading name tags, huh? That's okay. My name is long and difficult to pronounce. Ready for it? It's Boyd. Lieutenant Boyd to my friends. Colonel Shu has me handling the policing duties for the base. I've told him he could make my job a whole lot easier if he would just let me shoot anyone who talks back to me. But you know how colonels can be.
See you then.
Yep. See you around. You got something to say, or do you always look like that?
So we know there's an operative.
Hey. We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Who's in here? Ooh, jail cells. Let's go see who's around. You haven't explored everywhere yet? Who's this
Something
fella?
I can do for you?
Oh, it's the
We're all
colonel.
impressed with the work you've done for us. Thought you might be able to make use of this. It's a key to a little hideaway south of here. We've used it as a place for rangers to rest and resupply. I thought you might get good use out of it.
Oh, thanks very much. I'm here to provide support. Is there anything else I might be able to help you with?
You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine. Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word.
The fiends?
As in chem fiends. Biggest gang of raiders I've ever seen. Nothing like addiction to swell your numbers. Psychotic and completely unpredictable. They set up shop in Vault 3 to the west. Every day they attack our positions and my men repel them. But every day there's more of them and less of us. I sent one of my rangers after their leader to try and destabilize them. He didn't return. Hell of a thing, losing a ranger. You come to depend on them. And they come through for you so often, you forget it can happen.
I'll tell you what, I'll go to Vault 3 and I'll see if I can find your ranger.
That vault is a hornet's nest. If you have second thoughts, no one would think less of you for it. But if you can get him home, it'd mean a lot. Watch for civilians, too. The fiends have been kidnapping locals. They just walk right into people's homes in the middle of the day and take them. But the man you're looking for is Bryce Anders. Anders was trying to find the leader, Motor Runner. You hear something like a chainsaw? You've found Motor Runner. Put a bullet in his head, and you'll have some new friends around here.
Any other problems?
Yeah. On top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. So somebody's getting the word out.
I could look into who's leaking the NCR intelligence.
Well, why not? Given your recent arrival, at least I can safely rule you out as the leak. I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now. Go ahead and look into it. See what you find. We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. It derails everything. Supplies, reinforcements. And it'll only get worse the longer we let it go on. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in.
Okay.
Bye.
See you later. Right, let's track this new mission. I fancy doing a bit of anti-spy detection work type thing. And apparently Captain Curtis is in this building, so let's go talk to him.
Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis.
Colonel Sue wanted me to help you look into the recent intelligence leaks.
Smart man. I could use somebody who can operate under the radar around here. Whoever our mole is, he's been slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits. Our last lead went cold weeks ago.
So where should I start?
You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. People like Lieutenant Boyd, or Sergeant Contreras, maybe. Careful with Contreras, though. He's not above suspicion himself. Keep me apprised of any leads you get. This guy's gotten a lot of my men killed. I'm just itching to return the favor.
Okay.
Later.
So let's go talk with Boyd. She'll probably give us a straight answer. And she's just upstairs, I believe. Oh, where's she gone?
Hello?
Hello. Is she in here? Nope, she's not in there. She must be around here somewhere. Let's have a look on the map. Ah, according to this, she's across the way. Ah, there you are.
You're back.
Yep. Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Now, what kind of MP would I be if I didn't notice anything suspicious?
Yeah.
I've had soldiers go AWOL, break-ins, thefts, you name it.
Tell me about the break-ins.
Maybe break-in isn't the right word. We didn't find signs of forced entry, but I've had reports of someone sneaking into the control tower at night.
Aha.
It's probably just a meeting spot for a steamy military base love affair. Kids today. But it bothers me that they didn't break in. It means they have an access code. Most soldiers around the base don't have that.
Would you be willing to give me the access control tower key so I can check it out?
Sure, if you want to investigate. It's not like there's anything to steal up there. Just a bunch of old communication. If you can find out any more, I'd be interested to hear it. There's something about this I really don't like. And if I weren't tied up here, I'd be staking it out personally.
Okay. See you later then.
Yep. See you around.
So that's pretty much it. We just need to go wait in the control tower now for our would-be spy. Would be funny to leave a landmine on the stairs for him, but maybe that'll break it, I don't know. I think we have to confront him first. Yeah, where's the control tower? Oh, I think it's on the other side of this, actually. Yeah. We actually, I think we need to go through here. And out the other side. Somehow. Let's see. At least they think you can. I know, it's been a while. Yep. Oh, maybe you have to go around. Weird, I could have sworn you could get through. Ah, actually there's doors over here apparently. Yeah, there you go. Oh, there's an old intact plane here. I don't think we can get on board. Just trying to remember what time the guy goes to the to that place. Oh, hello, dead end. Yeah, I can't remember if it's... Yeah, that's the place right there. Yeah, I can't remember if it's like 2 AM or 9 PM, but we'll just try different times and see what works. What I might do, yeah, I'd love to lay landmines for him, but I think we're just gonna wait for him first. Let's see, what weapon shall we kill him with? Let's kill him with a ripper. Okay, so we just basically wait here for the dude. There's no real place to hide, sadly. So I'm just gonna wait here till it gets dark.
Afternoon patrol enters Fiend territory at 1300. Have them mind that stretch.
10-4, Picus. Fiends will be alerted.
Roger, Lupa.
What's the status of your primary mission, Picus?
Charges are set. Detonation will occur as the train leaves the station. Over.
How long?
Couple of minutes. Over.
10-4. Keep us updated.
10-4.
Okay, so basically what I had to do is I had to wait outside. And as you heard, he's planted a bomb, so we've got to get there quickly and disarm it. So yeah, yeah, I forgot you had to. Well, you should wait outside, really. There's no point killing the guy. At this point, you don't get anything for it, really. We do need to disarm this bomb, which I believe is on the monorail, which is over here. Yeah, it's funny. All the other times I play this, I actually kill that guy, but
I used to hate ferals.
I had a feeling I'd listen in to see what happens.
Now I feel sorry for him. Although
I'm
still
glad I
hate
did,
people's fight.
because it's. I think this is the way. Hopefully. Ah, here's the monorail. Alright. Let's find and defuse the bomb. Where could it be? What's this? Ah, this device looks as though it's armed and could go off at any moment. Explosives are 35 or assigned to... Okay. Let's defuse it then. You successfully extracted and defused the bomb. Return to Colonel Hugh. That was easy enough.
Something I can do. Look who it is. I haven't had the privilege, but I'm told you've been an angel on our shoulder. What can we do for...
You won't be having any more problems with intelligence leaks anymore.
No? What happened?
It was Curtis. He's in the Legion. I can prove he tried to blow up the monorail.
Curtis?
Yeah.
He's been in the NCR long before our conflict with the Legion. There's just no way. I hope you're mistaken, but somehow I don't think so. It'd explain a lot. This is much worse than anyone expected. There could be others, too. You've done everything that was asked of you. You have my personal thanks for this. And I'll make sure you receive the credit you deserve. I'll have Curtis taken into custody. If he lets himself be taken alive, that is.
See you later then.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so that's that wrapped up. Phew, it was a bit of waiting around, wasn't it? But yeah, next we'll be heading over to Vault 3 and bashing some fiends next time.